Discipline, it's a concept we often encounter in our lives, yet its true essence remains elusive to many. When we think of discipline, what comes to mind? Is it the rigidity of strict routines, the burden of self-control, or perhaps a life devoid of spontaneity and joy? But what if I told you that discipline is not about restriction at all? Instead, it's a powerful tool that can transform your life, bring clarity to your thoughts, and unlock a deeper sense of freedom. Today, we're going to explore the profound power of discipline through the real-life journey of one man, a journey that reveals how disciplined thinking can shape not only our actions but also our very destiny. Discipline is often misunderstood. For many, it conjures images of a life bound by rules and limitations, where every moment is scheduled and every action is scrutinized. This perception, however, misses the true essence of discipline. At its core, discipline is not about constriction, it's about empowerment. It's the foundation upon which true freedom is built, the freedom to choose, to focus, and to act with intention. Consider the athletes who rise before dawn to train, the artists who dedicate countless hours to perfecting their craft, or the scholars who delve deep into their studies. What drives them is not merely the desire to achieve, but the disciplined mindset that transforms their intentions into reality. Discipline is the invisible force that bridges the gap between where we are and where we aspire to be. Now, let me take you into a story that illustrates this power in action, a story based on real-life events that will resonate with anyone who has ever faced the struggle of staying focused in a world full of distractions. Meet David, a young entrepreneur with a heart full of dreams and a mind buzzing with ideas. David was passionate, driven by the vision of turning his startup into a thriving business. He poured his energy into his work, often burning the midnight oil, pushing himself to the limits in pursuit of success. But as time went on, David began to feel the weight of his ambitions. His days were filled with endless tasks, constant interruptions, and a growing sense of overwhelm. Despite his best efforts, he felt like he was running in place, making little progress while the demands of his work continued to pile up. His mind was scattered, his focus divided, and his once clear goals were becoming increasingly blurred. In the midst of this chaos, David had the good fortune to cross paths with Mr. Tanaka, a retired executive known for his wisdom and calm demeanor. Mr. Tanaka had spent years climbing the corporate ladder, but after retiring, he dedicated his life to practicing Zen. He had mastered the art of disciplined thinking, and it showed in every aspect of his life. When David confided in Mr. Tanaka about his struggles, the older man listened intently. He didn't offer quick fixes or superficial advice. Instead, he shared something simple yet profound: discipline your mind, and everything else will follow. David was intrigued but also skeptical. How could something as intangible as disciplined thinking have such a powerful impact? Nevertheless, he decided to give it a try. Under Mr. Tanaka's guidance, David began to incorporate small, disciplined practices into his daily routine. It started with mindfulness, learning to quiet the noise in his mind, to focus on the present moment, and to let go of the distractions that had been pulling him in every direction. He began to structure his days more deliberately, setting clear, achievable goals and committing to them with unwavering focus. It wasn't easy at first. There were moments of frustration, times when old habits threatened to creep back in. But David persisted, driven by the promise of a calmer, more focused mind. Day by day, David's disciplined thinking began to reshape his life. His work, which had once seemed overwhelming, became more manageable. He learned to prioritize, to say no to distractions, and to channel his energy into what truly mattered. His startup, once on the brink of failure, began to flourish. But the transformation went beyond his business. David found a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that he had never known before. He realized that discipline wasn't about imposing strict rules on himself, it was about creating the mental clarity and focus needed to pursue his goals with purpose and passion. It was about freeing himself from the chaos of an undisciplined mind and embracing a life of intentionality and peace. David's story is a powerful reminder that discipline is not just about achieving external success, although that is certainly one of its benefits. More importantly, it's about mastering our inner world. When we discipline our thoughts, our actions naturally align with our goals. We become more resilient in the face of challenges, more focused on our priorities, and more at peace with ourselves and our surroundings. This disciplined thinking can be applied in every aspect of life, whether it's staying calm in stressful situations, making better decisions, or simply being more present and mindful in the moment. The benefits are endless, but they require dedication, patience, and practice. So, what is the true power of discipline? It's the power to change your life, to turn dreams into reality, and to find peace even in the midst of chaos. It's the power to live a life of purpose, guided by clarity and focus. But like all powerful tools, discipline requires practice. It might be challenging at first, especially in a world full of distractions and temptations. But every great journey begins with a single step, and each step forward brings you closer to the life you envision. The rewards of disciplined thinking are well worth the effort, offering a path not only to success but also to a deeper sense of fulfillment and inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Discipline has played a significant role in many people's lives, including my own. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with discipline. How has it impacted your life? Have you struggled with it? Or have you found ways to cultivate it effectively? Share your stories in the comments below. I'm sure they'll inspire others just as David's story has inspired us. And if you found this story meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the wisdom of Zen and its applications in our everyday lives. Until next time, remember, stay disciplined, stay focused, and stay mindful. The path to a fulfilling life starts with the power of disciplined thinking.